sure there. Put a bit of a pass. Riker's definitely there with the pressure. As Sean makes a mistake, this is definitely a little good battle that you might see here. Jamie wide around the 3 turn, trying to turn that 2-stroke in. On the pin, dodging. That's a big greater there. You got down the bottom just before TT's taking off.
So Adams comes through to put another lap down in his photo. Webster through there in second position, so no change there. Starting to come into some lap traffic as well for Burge. Shane Murray out there having a bit of arm gestures going on there as Burge goes past. And Dylan Sexton as well. Interesting fashion choice there for Shane the Man Murray on board the number 12 Yamaha in a onesie. And Rikers now has the better half of Jamie Shaw pulling away from him. That pulls now Rikers up into 5th position in this moto. So still well and truly within points contention. And you would think as these laps are ticking now that he's run out of time to try and make an attempt firstly to catch Craig Bolton and then be able to pass him and pull Bolton back there in the 4th place in the moto.
The 15 minutes is up here, so you'll see the one lap board come round when Josh Adams comes round on the number 2 KTM machine. You see a lot of boys really coming into this last lap.
Last lap board comes out for Josh Adams, just going past Jake Watling there. Webster back there in 7th place. Back to Birch in 3rd position.
Birch has found himself a little space between the upper riders and the riders behind him.
Webster and Hylas back there in the championship standings inside the top 3 as well. This is the Pro Open Championship and your race leader is your local rider, the BSA Harley-Davidson Motorcycle Club, the number 27 for Mini Diggers Demolition, Moto X Fit and Stay Strong Clothing. Stevie Hillier's leading the pack. Josh Adams in 2nd place. There goes Webster. Here comes Kelvin. Kelvin getting to the inside of Webster. Guy Sharp in amongst the action as well with Mitch Taylor, Charlie Creed, Craig Bolton. There goes Brett Norton going through. Stevie Hillier now will be coming under pressure very, very shortly from Josh Adams. 1.2 seconds separating them.
See how these boys over clear the ball out of the jump.
And that step up as well. Now they're getting it into consideration. And a commanding little position is Lewis Kelvin back there in 3rd place.
Now remember, it is a longer race here for the Pro Open. It's 15 minutes plus 1. So again, fitness comes into it, but I can tell you of all these boys, these are the fit ones. A lot of them been racing for a long, long time. Calvin Hyler, Josh Adams, you see them here every year and throwing it down. Great to see Mitch Taylor and Jai Sharp out there today. Craig Bolton.
Stevie Hillier's leading this moto. Josh Adams breathing down his neck, and conversely, the same is said of Kelvin. Kelvin all over the back of Josh Adams as they come along Riverside Drive. This is their 2nd lap. They'll go on to their 3rd lap. It's KTM 1, 2 and 3, and Kelvin lurking back there in 3rd place. Big speedway slide from Kelvin. He's got the inside line. Has he got the drive to take over 2nd place? Not quite yet. Adams move
Oh, when a rider is down over TCs, the flag is out, and he's all right. Back on the horse.
So your first three place getters, there's been no change there. It is still Hilliers, Adams and Kelvin onto the main straight of Riverside Drive. They come. You can pick up plenty of speed and plenty of momentum, and that is exactly what Kelvin is doing. He is busy on the bike, throwing the bike around.
Watch as he comes through this line.
Bounces off that rut. 1.2 seconds, still splitting first and second place, but it's Kelvin doing the chasing.
Boys are throwing down the lap times at a 1:41. Nothing separating. Milos from Calvin. Best lap.
Breaks him out there in fourth, Mitch Taylor in fifth position. It's going to spread itself out somewhat as well. You have a look back in 10th place. It's only 25 seconds separating first back to 10th position. So no change in the top three. Webster back there in fourth place. He want to be keeping the number 2 firmly in his sights to keep in touch. He's got no one out there at the moment to be able to measure himself against. He's out there by himself. Conversely, further back in 6th position, Craig Bolton and Mitch Taylor having a great little ding-dong battle, and that is bringing Charlie Creech into the equation as well. There we go. Bolton now moves up through the pack, getting over the top of Mitch Taylor. So Craig Bolton moves into 5th position, making the pass as they head towards TG's. And Kelvin again putting the pressure on. It was 1.2 seconds last time around. I can tell you he's narrowed the gap, and he's putting the charge on. Ducks the head down. Stevie Hilliers still in the lead.
A problem down
Well,
there.
0.9 seconds the gap between first back to second position. All eyes at the front of the pack. Lewis Kelvin is the one to watch.
Michael Zawada having a problem there and pulling off the track.
Kelvin just pulled out the fastest lap time in the moto with a 1:41.2. He is using every bit of the circuit to try and get some grip and traction. There's Stevie Hilliers, Lewis Kelvin, and Josh Adams. They are your top three. Behind them is Kyle Webster and Craig Bolton. 0.9 of a second between first back to second position. So you've got to give it up to Stevie Hilliers. He has not crumbled. He's a seasoned campaigner. He knows his track like the back of his hand. He doesn't even be sweating at the moment. He's just starting to warm up. With just under 7 minutes remaining in this moto. Feeling at ease and very, very comfortable on the KTM. Along Riverside Drive, he leads the field. The local hero, the 27 machine, out in front.
Calvin at his heels. Calvin taking the inside, not touching the rut, getting the drive up that straight. 0.8 of a second separating first from second. And only 3 seconds difference between first and third.
Kelvin now will be starting to think about putting his race plan into action. He knows exactly where he needs to be in certain parts of the race.
Both riders taking different lines in and around the bowl. And both proving to be just as good.
Just over 5.5 minutes remaining, and there's been no change. There's still Hilliers, Kelvin, Adams. Webster starting to up the ante, so he's well and truly keeping the top three within his sights. But he's still out there running his own race. There's a sizable gap between
boys are.
6 seconds the gap now, Tom. So Villiers has done enough to maintain the lead and pull away somewhat from Kelvin.
Again, it comes down to composure. It's interesting to see how the riders will plan their attack. But I think it's flat out here is the plan from Calvin, as Miles definitely has the cardio to not slow down. He will pump this track out 141 a second, or 141 a lap. And it won't change until his final lap.
And of course, a champion will be crowned in this quad class today. Anthony Pierce holds the championship lead.
Mosnarkas really needing the win here.
That's right.
Pumped on the line on the 46 machine, he's ready to go. 15 is up. And the 5. And the gate drops.
Mosnarkas another cracking start. Pierce coming with him. Mosnarkas on the line. Mosnarkas takes over the lead. Pierce up in the second position. And the number 7 of Sean Woodhead up there as well. So the main protagonists in the top part of the pack, as you would expect. Mosnarkas starting to break away. Now we've seen this time and time again. If he can just put a moto together and keep that consistency going. But he has moments of lapse, as we saw in the previous moto. He doesn't at the moment. He leads them. He leads them comfortably, heading up towards the step up, towards the top part of the circuit. Anthony Pierce in second place. Sean Woodhead up into third. Matt Roberts and Lindsay McDonald and Tyrone Robinson battling it out as well.
Some quads having a little trouble up on the step-up section. Stuck in the hole. Mosnarkas trying to break away and do a Houdini on these riders.
You can see his feet just coming off the foot pegs and getting caught up in the nerve bars there, bouncing around. As he leads them around TGs, Anthony Pierce, your series leader, sitting in second position. This championship has come down to the final round for the quads, and that is here today. Pierce leads, but can Mosnarkas fight back? Can he claw his way back in this, their second moto?
Anthony Pierce not really looking challenged by the riders behind him. He's got his target set on Mosnarkas out in front.
Oh, Mosnarkas again getting very slopped up in the ruts.
Little cross rut there.
Lost a little bit of ground, but he's still maintaining the lead in this moto. Here comes Matt Roberts putting some pressure on Sean Woodhead. Getting past Lindsay McDonald. Of course, there's two classes in amongst them there, forward separately. Pro and intermediate quads in the clubman quads with Zach Serafalowski leading the clubmans ahead of Danielson, Tojo,
pace, it's all up to your own envy to give it curry and go. But you have to set the pace of the race when they're out front. And sometimes it's just not quick enough. When you're chasing someone, it's a little easier to go faster because you're trying to catch them. There's that prize in front. But I think at this time, Bosnakis is racing and just trying to get that checkered flag. And the points that come with it.
More importantly, Bosnakis, who wants that championship in his debut year in senior ranks after being a multiple. Going over and winning at Loretta Lynn's in the USA as well in the junior ranks. Come out and make a bold statement. Said it doesn't face him coming into senior ranks in the union of the world. Just another stepping stone in his motocross career. Wants to head back to America when he can. He's got some unfinished business to take care of. Out to a 4.1 second lead over Anthony Pierce. Best lap time's been a 1:47 by Bosnakis. So it's only about 6 seconds slower than the top pro riders in the two wheels.
The difference between first and second opening up a little, 4.1 seconds now. So Bosnakis is pulling away slightly. Does have the best lap though of a 1:47.5. On the second place rider's best lap of a 1:49.
And interesting too, in this second lot of racing that's come out, the riders will be experiencing dramatic changes in the track from what they've come out in the first round. See that the track is holding up remarkably well, still very sloppy in some parts, but very, very one-line in others. Riders will be trying to get off that speed stuff into the darker stuff to get a little bit more traction.
The difference will always be found, especially by the next rider's intermediate line, will be by the quads going first, and quads can often eliminate some ruts when you're going up there.
They do eliminate ruts. They come out and they flatten those ruts down for the riders, so they've got to start again.
You'll see the bigger ones staying there, but often it's up to the next riders to start building them back up again. So coming out right after the quads can off, I don't know, it depends on the rider. Some people like making their own. It can work to the advantage and disadvantage of some riders. So it's always good.
The thing to note, Thomas, is that the track is the same for everybody. And the ones that have got the better edge will come through and take the chocolates at the end of the proceedings. We are down to less than 2 minutes remaining in this quad championship. Bosnakis leading ahead of Anthony Pierce. Sean Woodhead in third, Matt Robbins back there in fourth, Lindsay McDonald in fifth, Zach Sarah from Oxley moves up to sixth, Michael Harcourt, Tyrone Robertson, Patrick McNally, Kyle Rush, Daniel Shutoshko, Jim Merrilees, James Rush, Brendan Reynolds and Jeff Hogan.
Big kick out there, coming over Riverside. Bosnakis getting a bit sideways on the down ramp. That will definitely get the adrenaline pumping. Bosnakis now developed a bit more of a lead. Anthony Pierce appeared to have got back by 11.4 seconds now. And a rider gets bogged again in the step up area. The yellow flag goes off, and this will slow Anthony Pierce down by even more.
100%.